Our work is to be an oasis for awakening. Awakening the body to its optimal health, awakening to emotions, the most healthy spiritual expression, emotional expression, and awakening the mind and the spirit to its highest potential expression. We're really turning people on to life and helping people move from the culture of death into the culture of life and liberation. A lot of people come from the world with mental, emotional, and physical toxicities. And the Lux Sauna we liked for two particular reasons. It's the highest grade at the best price. No small deal. This is important, and we encourage people to buy these when they go home so they can continue an ongoing detox program, because we're always accumulating toxins in our world. The food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe is filling us with toxins continually. And this is a continual way to undo this. The toxins also affect the mind and the emotions. And as people were just here on a spiritual fast, we accelerate that. So there's often a little bit of emotional release and a little mental release. And then the last few days, people get an incredible amount of creativity, openness, spiritual joy. Well, it's probably because we're releasing the toxins on the physical plane. Toxins are like driving in life with your brakes on. Okay? They slow your mental functioning, they disrupt your mental functioning, they throw off your emotional experience, and they really weaken the body in many, many ways. So if you want to have optimal functioning, you have to get the toxins out of your system. Toxins are real things. They're not metaphors. They affect your brain function and your bowel function, every single organ in the system. And so if we can clear the load, we will automatically be healthier. It's less stress on the liver, less stress in the immune system, and less stress in the neurological system. The key in infrared is versus just a straight sauna. Okay, there is a difference. Is that the infrared doesn't need a lot of heat to release the toxins. Okay, you need at least 100 degrees. That's it. That's pretty safe and pretty comfortable. We like 110, 120, even 140 if you want, because the more you sweat, the better it is. But the key principle is that it creates a resonance with the cells, and it increases their energetic ability to release toxins. So it, in a sense, increases the vital force of the body. And when the vital force is strong enough, it will release the toxins, and not until then. The research shows that the infrared actually has 5 times higher rate of toxin release than a straight sauna. So it's very significant. And what we like about it is you do not have to have high temperatures. Here in the desert in the summer, it's too hot to have high temperatures. So we can keep it 100, it's going to work fine. And in the winter, you can go up to 140, whatever we want to do with that. And so we can regulate that. And some people, if they have heart trouble, high blood pressure, they can't do a regular sauna, but they can do the infrared sauna because you can keep the temperatures low. The infrared, as far as we're concerned, as you notice, we have them all over the place, and we offer it for free here at the tree, is the safest, easiest form to get maximal release of toxins in your own home. We also recommend, if people want, and you can see a little trampoline over there, a rebounder, is just do a little bit of exercise before it. It increases the vasodilation. It starts pulling the toxins out of the system because it pumps the lymph and moves the circulation. So those are kind of simple things to do. And if you're going to do this on a regular basis, which we recommend, because we live in a highly toxic world, it's getting more toxic, that this is a great line of self-defense. And as I say, this is high-level workmanship at really the best prices we can find. So when you combine those two together, it's a winner. In our research, this is the best quality for the best price. At age 60, I did 601 push-ups on the 6th day of a fast. Well, how does that happen? Well, it happens because there's no toxins there to weaken you. So you become a super spiritual athlete. This is what we're talking about. You know, so these things keep you young, and they keep you strong, and they keep you clear. That's why we recommend it. The difference between simply sweating and the infrared is very significant. The main mechanism, the reason why infrared saunas are 5 times more potent in getting toxins out, is the main mechanism for getting the toxins out is to build the cell resonance, the vital force of the cells that naturally can throw out the toxins. When the cells are weakened from the toxins, they can't really throw them off. So the infrared activates the cells, creates the cell resonance, throws the toxins off. Now, sweating is a secondary mechanism in the infrared. Just like in a regular sauna, sweating will help bring out the toxins. But about 1/5 as well as when you have the cell resonance. The advantage of the cell resonance is you don't need the heat, you don't need to sweat to still get detox. And if you can't handle heat because